Hey guys, it's Hunter from Vance Outdoors. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Texas rigs. This is one of my favorite ways to catch fish year-round. This is my ideal setup right here. So I have a 5/16 tungsten weight, and I use a EWG, offset EWG 1/0 hook. Now there's a bunch of different types of hooks out there. Personally, my favorite is this offset EWG. Depending on the size bait I'm using, this time of year in the summer, I'm throwing finesse baits, so I'm going to be throwing a 1/0. So I'm going to talk about this weight here. Obviously, tungsten is my favorite. This is a tungsten 5/16 next to a lead 5/16, and you can see the size difference there. Tungsten, you're going to be able to just use a lot smaller sized weight, but you're going to get a lot heavier weight out of that. One thing that a lot of people do when they throw a Texas rig is they peg their weights. This is something that I do not do very often. The only time I will peg my weight is if I'm fishing very thick grass and I'm having trouble getting that bait through the grass. But the nice thing about having it not pegged is when this weight falls down to the bottom, that bait is still floating up there, and that weight pulls that bait down, and it almost looks like sometimes it's a bait chasing something, and that attracts bass. And that's something I've caught a lot of fish doing, is popping that bait and getting it to jump and fall back down towards that weight. All right guys, so rigging this Texas rig, I just have this soft plastic bait here. What you want to pay attention to is your ledge on your hook. That's about how much of the soft plastic that you want to hook on. So I'm going to put about that much through, and then all I'm going to do is pull that out the front of the bait. Then you're going to pull that all the way up to the top of the bait, touching the line. And you even want the line to go through that bait. And that's going to look just like that. Now to get this weedless, you're going to pull down and also turn at the same time. And you want this bait, once you hook it back into this worm, you want that bait to sit perfectly straight up and straight down, just like that. And this is something you can throw a Senko, you can throw a craw, you can throw a creature bait. This is something that is a very versatile tool that a lot of people catch a lot of fish with. All right guys, so today we talked to you about Texas rigs. If you guys are interested in more videos like this, stay tuned on all of our social media accounts.